Lepcha is a tribe of Himalayan range living at the northeastern corner of India. They largely reside in Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, Bhutan, Sikkim, and Darjeeling. They have also migrated in other northeastern states for economic reasons. Lepchas live on rearing large number of cattle and milch cows, beside cultivation of agricultural and horticultural crops. The Lepcha are also called the Rongkup, meaning the children of God and the Rongpa are among the indigenous people of Sikkim, India and Nepal and number around 80,000. The Lepcha people are composed of four main district communities: the Rengjongmo of Sikkim, the Damsongmo of Kalimpong, Karsiang and Meerut, the Ilamo of Ilam district, Nepal and the Promo of Samse and Chuka in southwestern Bhutan. The word Lepcha is considered to be the anglicized version of the Nepalese word Lepche, meaning wild speakers or inarticulate speech. This was at first a derogatory nickname but is no longer seen as negative. The origin of the Lepcha is unknown. They may have originated in Myanmar, Tibet, or Mongolia, but the Lepcha people themselves firmly believe they did not migrate to the current location from anywhere and are indigenous to the region. They have their own language, also known as Lepcha. It belongs to the Bodish-Himalayish group of Tibeto-Burman languages. The Lepcha write their language in their own script called Rong or Lepcha script, which is derived from the Tibetan script. Lepcha are divided into many clans, each of which reveres its own sacred lake and mountain peak, from which the clan derives its name. Most Lepchas are Buddhist, a religion brought by Bhutias from the north, although a large number of Lepchas have today adopted Christianity. Some Lepchas have not given up their shamanistic religion, which is known as Mun. In practice, rituals from Mun and Buddhism are frequently observed alongside and another among some Lepchas. The traditional clothing for Lepcha women is the ankle-length damban, also called dam-yam or gada, female dress. It is one large piece of smooth cotton or silk, usually of a solid color. When it is worn, it is folded over one shoulder, pinned at the other shoulder, and held in place by the waistband or tago, over which excess material drapes. Contrasting long sleeve blouse may be worn underneath. The traditional Lepcha clothing for men is the dompra or the male dress. It is a multicolored hand-woven cloth pinned at one shoulder and held in place by a waistband, usually worn over a white shirt and trousers. Men wear a flat round cap called a thyatuk, which have a stiff black velvet sides and multicolored top topped by a knot. Rarely, the traditional cone-shaped bamboo and rattan hats are worn. Lepcha cuisine is mild and not as spicy as Indian and Nepalese cuisine. Rice is a staple, while wheat, maize, buckwheat are also used. Fresh fruit and vegetables are used. Khuzom is a traditional Lepcha bread made from buckwheat, millet and corn or wheat flour. Popular Lepcha dishes include ponguzom, suzom, thukpa and sorong bi tuluk. An alcoholic beverage called chi or chang is fermented from millet. Chi also has religious significance as it is given as offering to the gods during religious ceremonies. They are also known for their unique weaving and basketry skills. They have rich tradition of dances, songs and folk tales. They have folk dances like Zo Malok, Chu Fat, Tendong Lo Ramfat and Kinchum Chu Bomsa. Musical instruments used are sanga or drum, yangje or string instrument: chimbal, yarkha, flute, and tumbok. One popular instrument used by Lepchas is a four-string lute that is played with a bow. They are largely an endogamous community. Their trace and their descent patrilineal. The marriage is negotiated between the families of the bride and the groom. If the marriage deal is settled, the Lama will check the horoscopes of the boy and girl to schedule a favorable date for the wedding. Then the boy's uncle, maternal uncle, along with other relatives, approach the girl's maternal uncle with a khara, a ceremonial scarf, and 1 rupee to gain the maternal uncle's formal consent. The wedding takes place at noon on the auspicious day. The groom and his entire family leave for the girl's house with some money and other gifts that are handed over to the bride's maternal uncle. Upon reaching the destination, the traditional Namchok ceremony takes place, and the bride's father arranges a feast for relatives, friends. This seals the wedding between the couple.